So now that we've shuffled up a bit, we're going to determine who's going to go first. Do you want me to go first just so you can see me do a sample turn at least?
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to place your deck and we're going to draw 7 cards. I know you're not familiar with these cards and what they are. What we have the opportunity to do now is to discard any number of cards in our hand, draw back up to 7, and then shuffle the cards we discarded back into our deck. So by me going first, I decide how many I'm going to alter or shuffle back in. So things you want to think about at this stage in the game. You want to be able to play your cards on curve, which means on turn 1, you'll put 1 card in your inkwell and you'll have 1 ink. So you ideally want to have a card to play on turn 1, a 2 cost to play on turn 2, a 3 cost to play on turn 3, and so forth. Don't bank on that. And again, some of the cards you may want to hold on to make sure you have it for later. You also want to think about what are you keeping that's, again, we're teaching games, so I don't mind sharing, but keeping cards that are inkable versus cards that aren't inkable. Like this is a 7 cost uninkable card. If I hold on to this now, I can do absolutely nothing with this card until I hit turn 7. So I probably want to discard that one right now.
Okay, well, all mine are pretty low, so I'm just gonna keep the hand because I don't know what I'm doing.
You'll learn what you're doing as you're going. Now, again, I'm gonna alter 2 because I'm just gonna alter 2. Is that okay?
Okay.
I know you said you aren't going to.
I'm not going to because I
feel
don't
kind of bad doing that now.
Why?
Just
and you have to
hand.
shuffle up.
You shuffle them back in. The cards you discarded get shuffled back into your deck.
And there's actions, there's Storyborn.
The Storyborn, Floodborn, Dreamborn really isn't going to come into play in these decks. So I'm going to go first.
Okay.
All right. So right now I can't do anything other than ink because I don't have anything in play. So I'm going to reveal this card.
Okay.
And I'm going to be inking Stitch. And so you can.
And this is the victory point or
lore.
Lore. That's the lore point.
That's how much lore, right? But I'm revealing this card to show you that I'm putting this in my inkwell.
Okay.
And you get multiple things out of this. First of all, I'm not cheating. That this is an inkable card. And second, you can see a card that I have in my deck.
So I just note it's a character.
Down the line, you'll want to start thinking of that. But basically, I'm putting this Stitch in my inkwell.
Okay.
Okay. And next, I am going to exert this ink to play a Stitch.
Oh, so you can do that all in one.
You can ink once per turn at any point during your turn. So if you have an opportunity to draw some cards, you might, and you're able to, you might want to draw cards first before you ink.
Right.
Right. So the order you do things can be changed. So I inked first, played my card. There's nothing else I can do, so I'm going to pass the turn to you.
So is it better to ink all your lower cost cards right now?
What cards you ink are situational. Right now, you kind of want to start getting some things on the board just to have a presence, right? To either quest for lore or to fight anything that I might put in play you don't want out there, right? You may be in a situation where, hey, sometimes you don't have a 1 cost character and all you can do on your first turn is ink, and that's okay. That happens. Some people in some situations will choose not to play a card on their first turn.
Right.
You'll learn that cards in hand are very valuable in this game. Because if you think about it, I started with 7, I inked 1, I played 1, I'm already down to 5 cards in hand.
Right. So
you're go ahead.
This is is that a character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a character.
Okay.
Yep.
So like if you have an action, do you want to lay that down or would it be better to ink an action right now?
Are you asking? Yeah. Right now, for the most part, from where you're sitting, what you want to do is if you have a 1 cost character, you want to get a character on the board right now.
Okay.
To either deal with my Stitch, or to be able to quest.
Okay.
Now, you're not going to be able to do anything with that character because remember, they have to dry.
Right.
But
okay.
the first thing you have to do is ink something.
Okay, so I will.
You have to reveal it.
Oh, I will ink this.
And so just one of the things that I do, and a lot of people do, is say, I'm going to ink Sergeant Tibbs, and you just reveal it. So I'm going to ink Sergeant Tibbs, and then you put it face up, ready in your inkwell. And your inkwell is always kind of down at the back of your.
And
your
it's always when you ink it, it's up, and then
it's ready. And ink you can spend the turn you play it.
Okay, so I play it, and now
actually, hold on. First thing you do on your turn is remember ready, set, draw. First player doesn't draw a card on their turn, but you get to draw a card to start your turn.
Oh, so I should have.
So draw, yeah. So don't worry. If you need to change this inked card out,
oh no, I'm
feel
good.
free to.
I don't need to.
But yes, so you always remember every turn you ready, set, and then draw. And it's a good idea as we're learning that we both start doing that.
Okay, so
you've inked Sergeant
I've
Tibbs.
inked this, and I'll
exert.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna remember all these things. Okay, and
it'll
then
become second nature.
I will place.
You will play.
I will play.
The Duke of Wesselton.
Yes.
He's a 2/2 with no ability, and he quests for 1 lore. So again, your low cost cards usually aren't going to do much.
Right.
So they just get out there. So should be the end of your turn. And when you've completed your turn, you always just say, and I'll pass the turn, or just pass the turn over.
Pass.
Okay, so I will ready all of my cards, set to make sure I don't have any actions that trigger right now, and then I will draw. Ink this Jetsam.
Okay.
Okay.
And what was his, like, he is just a character?
He's a character, yeah.
Okay.
He's got some keywords, some abilities, but none of this matters for the game now because he's just ink.
Okay.
Once it's in your inkwell, it stays in your inkwell.
Okay.
Okay. And I will spend or exert 1 ink to play Pascal. It's a 1-cost character with 1 strength and 1 willpower. He quests for 1 lore, but he has an ability. While you have another character in play, this character gains evasive.
Okay, what's evasive?
Only characters with evasive can challenge characters with evasive.
Okay, so it would say it on there.
Yes, it will say the character is evasive. So right now, the Duke of Wesselton cannot attack Pascal if Pascal was exerted.
Right.
And remember, this camouflage only works. He only gets evasive if I have another character in play.
Right.
So
if I killed that one, then
and you had a second guy you could attack with to get to him, you could. Yeah. That's absolutely right.
Okay.
So I will now exert 1 more of my ink. Sorry, let me slide your cards back just a little bit. Give me a little bit of room here. So I've exerted my 2nd ink to play a Dinglehopper.
Okay.
This is an item. I can exert this card to remove 1 damage from a chosen character.
Okay. And that's an item.
This is an item. And items, if you remember, do not have to dry. The turn they're played, they can be used. And only characters' inks have to dry.
Are used every turn.
They can be used every time they're ready.
Okay.
So right now on the board, if I were to exert this, I have no way to use it again.
Okay, so and that's the same thing with actions. You can
actions are 1-time use and then they're immediately discarded.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So I am going to now I just played Pascal, so he's drying. I can't do anything with him. But since the Duke of Wesselton is not exerted, I can't challenge.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and quest with Stitch for 1.
Okay.
Okay. And I will pass the turn.
But I could attack.
Now that Stitch is exerted, you can attack him.
But we're the same power, and so it would just negate.
So we would take each other out. We would banish each other. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Could
that's
I use
a good
an
strategy.
Action that? Well, we're learning, right?
Wait. Let's start your turn. So the first thing we do is ready all of your exerted cards.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you want to set,
Draw.
meaning look for any actions that might affect the game at the start of your turn.
Oh, there's ones that do start of turn?
Maybe.
Okay.
But that is an actual step. Ready, set, and then draw.
Okay.
Yep.
So the first thing we do is ink something.
Well, you
right?
can ink at any point in your turn.
Okay. And he doesn't have any abilities, so I can't do anything with him.
Other than quest or challenge.
Right.
Yep, that's
So-
always an option.
I'll go ahead and ink this one.
You
I have to
reveal
show
it.
you.
Yep.
I'm going to
Okay.
ink that one.
Again, it's just get used to it. Just say, I'm going to ink
Okay.
this card and then drop
So
it
I
in
ink
inkwell.
those two.
Yep. And one thing to make sure you do, don't get your inkwell confused with your hand of cards.
Okay. Well,
It's very
that's
easy to do.
Something that will probably happen. And so now I have two. So I could play Aladdin,
Yep. Don't forget you got to you exert the 2.
exert the 2.
Yep. And so what does Aladdin? So first of all, Aladdin costs 2. He's got 2 health and 2 willpower. He quests for 1 lore, but he has a keyword. You can tell because it's bold. It's
Okay.
ward.
Oh.
Opponents can't choose this character except to challenge.
Okay.
Okay. So I can challenge him as normal, but I can't cast an action that targets him.
Okay.
Right? So he cannot be chosen. Opponents can't choose this character except a challenge. So if I had a card or an ability that let me choose a character to do something to, I can't target this Aladdin.
Okay.
Okay?
So would it be good to, what is this called again?
You're trying
get
to
points?
questing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But if I quest it, you can attack.
correct.
Okay. But I can now attack your character,
Not with Aladdin.
not with Aladdin.
Remember, because turn you play characters,
Oh my
their
God.
ink has to dry.
So that's pretty much all I can do, right?
Well, you have Duke of Wesselton. He's
Mm-hmm.
dry and he's ready. So if you wanted to quest with him, you
Oh,
could
yeah,
quest.
yeah, I could-
If you wanted to attack Stitch, you could attack Stitch.
Yes. But I wonder if that would be beneficial to get rid of both of these so that you don't have the power to get rid of him if I were to, you
Yep.
know.
And also Pascal's ability. Now, the chances of me having another character that I can play next turn are probably pretty good, right?
Right.
But Pascal's ability being evasive, meaning right now you can't attack him because you don't have any evasive characters.
Right.
Right? That at least gives you an opportunity that if I exert
What
him
would you do?
and
Like
don't play
pretend
anything,
we're not playing against each other. What would you do?
oh, I would totally take out Stitch.
Okay, I'm taking out Stitch.
I figured that was coming.
Well,
so
because
we
I don't know.
we both lose our characters, so they go to our discard pile.
Okay.
We'll just-
Okay, pass.
Okay, so I will ready and set. I don't have anything there, and I will draw a card. Okay. I'm going to ink this Maximus. And then I'm going to exert 3 to play Mickey Mouse. He's
Okay.
at 3 cost with 3 strength, 3 willpower, and he quests for 2 lore.
Okay.
And then I will send Pascal on a quest for 1 and pass the
Okay.
turn.
Okay, so I need to ready,
Ready? Mm-hmm.
and then I draw a card.
Set, but there's no
Yeah, I have
nothing
nothing
triggers.
to
Yep.
do.
And so draw. Mhm.
So let me go ahead and ink this.
What are you inking?
Oh, sorry, I forget I have to show
Inking.
you.
He's got a sword. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Play him.
Okay. You got to
So he's
exert
gonna-
3 ink.
3 ink, and then I will quest.
Mm-hmm. For 1 lore. There you go.
Okay.
And then if you're done, what do you do?
Pass.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm going to ready, set, nothing there, and draw. Okay. I am going to ink this Jetsam.
Okay.
Okay. And then I am going to exert 4 ink to play Jafar. 4 cost, 2 strength, 5 willpower. He quests for 1, but he has Challenger plus 3.
Okay.
So when he is challenging, he gets plus 3 strength.
Oh.
So when I attack you, he has 5 strength. But when you attack him, he only has 2 strength. I'm going to.
You better be careful. I'm learning, so.
I know you're learning.
Take it easy. I'm just saying.
Okay.
No, do what you're going to do.
So I will challenge Aladdin. And that will take Aladdin out. And 2 points of damage on Mickey. So I will then exert my Dingle Hopper to remove 1 damage from Mickey Mouse. And then with Pascal, I'll quest for 1. I will pass the turn to you.
Okay, and I draw.
Set and draw.
Okay. We're learning.
Yeah.
I have Mother Knows Best. Do you know that card?
Is that the one that returns a character to hand? So this is a song. So you can either spend 3 ink to play it.
But I won't be able to do anything else.
Well, you can still ink 1 this turn. Or you can have a character that costs 3 or more sing it. And so you could exert Jasper to sing this song because he does cost 3. And then you would still have your 3 ink plus whatever you may decide to ink this turn.
And then that would allow me to return a chosen character to their player's hand.
No, so it's only going to affect characters in play, not from discard.
Oh, okay.
Right? So are you going to exert, or are you going to use Jasper to sing it? If you have Jasper sing it, this won't trigger because it's when he quests.
Okay.
So that's the alternative though. But again, by having him sing it, you would have 3 ink to do
spin
something with this turn.
Yeah, let's do that. So what would I say? I would just say I'm going to play this to have Jasper sing.
Yeah, you just exert Jasper and say
Okay.
Jasper is going to sing Mother Knows Best.
Okay.
Okay, and you wanted to return Jafar?
Yes.
Okay, so he would bounce to my hand, and Mother Knows Best would go into your discard pile.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to do something with this one.
You're going to play it?
I'm going to play it.
Okay, so you'll exert the 3. Yep.
And I can't do anything with him, so.
You can still ink if you wanted to. You haven't inked this turn.
Oh, I haven't.
You haven't inked this turn.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
I pass.
Okay. I will ready, set, and draw. I will ink this Jafar.
Ooh, you're going to ink him?
I'm going to ink him. I will exert 2 to play Dr. Facilier. He's 2 cost. He has 0 strength, 4 willpower, but he has Challenger plus 2. So when he challenges, he gets 2 additional attack, 2 strength. But when you challenge him, he has 0 strength.
Okay.
And he quests for 1 lore. I'm just gonna quest with both of them for 1, 2, 3 lore.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
And then I draw.
Set and draw.
So if I use this, it would cost me 1, obviously. So I'm going to use that. And I'm going to do 2 damage
To Mickey. Okay. Seems good.
So I play.
Okay, so how do you want to...
How do I want to do it? Do I want to
for it.
have him
Do you want to
sing?
have one of these 2? Because they're both valid singers.
Okay.
Right? So you could have one of them sing it and have the other one attack Pascal.
You know what? I think I'm going to have Horace sing it.
Okay, so he would exert to sing it, and you want to return Dr. Facilier to my hand, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep, you got it. And so now Pascal no longer has evasive.
Okay, so now I can attack.
You can challenge.
I will challenge.
Yep.
And with him.
You'll hit me for 2, which will banish Pascal, and I will still hit you for 1. And don't forget you do exert when you challenge.
Okay. I'm going to play him.
Ooh, another Jasper.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll have something, but now I have no cards. So.
You have no cards, but you've got 3 characters on board, and I don't have any. Set and draw. I'm going to ink Dr. Facilier, and I will exert 5 to play Flotsam. Now, Flotsam is a 5 cost, 3/4 the quest for 2 lore, and he has an ability Rush. This character can challenge the turn they're played. So I'm going to challenge Horus here, and we're both going to go. So I will pass the turn.
And then draw a card. So I'm going to... Oh, I hate not inking again. But, oh well. I'll figure it out.
For Scar, okay.
And
so he's 5 strength, 3 health, and he quests for 1.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and quest these 2. Okay.
I will exert 3 to play Rafiki. He's a 3 cost, 3 strength, 3 willpower, quest for 1, and he also has Rush.
Okay.
I will challenge Jasper here, and it will banish Jasper, and it will put 2 damage on Rafiki. Use my Dingle Hopper to heal a damage on Rafiki. So it is, I will pass the turn. Your turn.
Draw 1 card. Okay, I'll just do this because Stampede. I'll deal 2 damage to a damaged character. And then I'll go ahead and
quest for
2.
I will exert 3 to play Mickey Mouse and pass the turn.
So I'm going to play Aladdin for 3.
Okay.
Improvise. When you play this character, each opponent loses a lore. So we're even now.
We're even now. Look at that. I'm going to have Mickey Mouse sing Friends on the Other Side, which allows me to draw 2 cards. Then I will ink this Yzma. And I will spend 4 to play Cinderella. She's a 4 cost, 2 strength, 5 willpower, quests for 2, but she's a singer 5, which means she counts as cost 5 to sing songs, but it was only to 4 to play her. She also has an ability. I can exert her to remove up to 3 damage from a chosen princess character. Sadly, Mickey is not a princess, and I will pass the turn.
I'm going to play this for 3.
Ooh.
Steamboat Mickey.
3 health.
Steamboat Pilot.
3 health, 4 willpower, quests for 1.
You know what? I'm just going to go for the lore. Because
Okay.
you know me and victory points.
Oh, I know
like
you
'em.
in victory points. You're halfway there. I'm going to exert 7,
Oh, gosh.
and we're going to play Dr. Facilier. He has 4 strength, 5 willpower. He quests for 3. And whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, you may return that card to your hand. So I'm going to use Cinderella to challenge Aladdin. We'll take Aladdin out. I will then use my Dingle Hopper to heal 1 off of Cindy. And I will quest with Mickey for 2. And I will pass the turn, not inking.
So I'll just go ahead and ink. Because I can't do anything else. And just take the money.
Take the money? You mean quest for 3? You're getting there. Who's not questing because of Horus?
Oh, he can't quest because he's 3. Yeah.
I will send Dr. Facilier to challenge Jasper. So he will take out Jasper, and I'll put 2 damage on him. I will challenge Scar with Mickey Mouse, which will take them both out, but with Dr. Facilier, Mickey will go to hand. And then I will quest with Cinderella for 2. I will use my Dingle Hopper to heal 1 from Facilier.
So the health is what you're looking at is right here.
Correct. The shield is health, which is their willpower.
So this is just
That's
what you
their-
attack with.
Their strength. Yep, that's their attack value.
The Mad Hatter for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I will ink this one.
You mean quest?
I mean quest. I will quest that one.
Okay. I will spend 1 to play Hey Hey. And I will quest for 5.
Yeah, I'll play this. I'll challenge with Mickey.
To Facilier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. that'll put him at 4.
Well, no, because he had 1 damage, so wouldn't I take him out?
No, because you deal 3 damage.
Oh.
Your strength is how much damage they deal. Willpower is how much health they have.
Can I attack with him too?
You can. They'll both die, but it'll take him out. Okay. I'm not saying that's wrong or bad.
And then I'll quest with him.
For me, I will spend 3 for a Mickey. I will spend 1 for a Hey Hey. And then I will quest for 1 here and 2 here. So for a total of 3. And that's all I can do. I can dingle hopper this away and then pass to you.
So I would get, I want to play it through because I want to.
Okay.
So I would get, oh wait, you're not challenging him.
No, I can't, because these are the only 2 people I have. I can only deal 3 damage total and he's got 4 health.
Oh.
So I can't take him out. Out of courtesy, you just quest for 3
quest.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 20. And just like that, you won.
Okay.
So, what do you think about your first game of Lorcana?
There's so much to it. There's so much, but it's like that with every game. It's the terminology. You've got to.
It's all new.
And there's a lot of different, like abilities. Slash, what's that? I don't know. Improvise. Are those just the characters'
those
abilities?
Those are the characters'
They're not
abilities.
like a universal.
Correct. So the bolded keywords like ward, evasive, rush.
Those are the.
Those evasive. Are the ones that are carry across multiple cards.
Okay, that makes sense because I was looking for these other things.
All right, I just want to thank you guys for watching, staying with us. Had a great time playing the game. We're going to be playing some more games. We've got some packs, we've got some boxes we're going to be opening. So make sure you like and subscribe to catch that future content. And we will see you next time.
Yay.